The lion hamstring curl is a great hamstring exercise for developing muscular strength and hypertrophy in the hamstring. Now, to train the hamstring properly, we want to not only train it with hinging movements, where we can train like deadlifts, RDLs, and hit the top aspect of the hamstring, but we also want to do knee flexion-based hamstring training, which makes machines like this a great opportunity to do so. So the machines, they can happen where you're lying down like this, where it's a weight stack, or in this case, we have the plate loaded. The setup is the same. So when we do this, we want to make sure that the knees are off the pad so that you can move them freely. We want to make sure that the hip crease is at that point where the bench is declining so you can have a nice open angle on the hamstrings. To do this, we want to make sure that when we're curling, we're coming up, curling the weight up, taking the heels all the way to the hips to make sure we get a nice full contraction. We're going to be slow on the way down, so opening up the knee a little faster. Good, and then we're going to come right back up. Good, so you can play around with your speeds on the way up. The hamstring is a fast twitch muscle fiber, so we can be a little more explosive on the way up and then slow on the way down. Biggest thing here is we want to be nice and slow on the way down. We want to make sure that we're protecting the hamstring at the knee joint, but we also want to train it in the full range of motion. When you come down, nice and easy. Some of the biggest key mistakes that people make is that they let their hips move around, they bounce their hips up and down, they don't go into full range of motion, so they might do choppy reps, or they just let the weight go swinging at all variety of speeds. So, you can come on down. This is a great exercise. We can train it in the 5 to 10 with nice slow tempos. We can also train in that 10 to 15, and we can make it a really nasty hamstring builder if we train it in that 15 to 25 rep range.